Have you heard the saying, culture eats strategy for breakfast? Turns out it eats strategy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And if it's not done right, it will devour everything within its path.
Dr. Kerry Mitchell Brown is a cultural architect and equity strategist. She joins us here in the Bloomberg Interactive Brokers studio.
What excites me about this work, and specifically the work at Race Forward, is now we have an opportunity to really be responsive to what the world is asking of Race Forward, which means getting out of churning the old problems, the unresolved issues, and looking over the future horizon. And looking over the future horizon outside of ourselves and putting down the what I want individually and thinking about what the collective we need.
Black people should care because our government should be made up of the people in which it governs. And Black people are clearly part of our country, our democracy, our social systems. We are here and we should be in politics as well.
I really work with organizations who are committed to ensuring that they have the right environment for Black women to thrive, for everyone to thrive, but particularly for Black women to thrive. So if there's an organization who has an experience that they're not able to retain talented Black women, well, we have a conversation to see what's going wrong, because it's not the Black women who are leaving who are the challenge. What's happening in the environment, what's happening in the workplace, what's happening in the cultures, the policies, the practices that create the conditions where Black women do not want to stay. Into our communities and what's required on supporting, Black businesses and, engaging locally, and how that actually matters in providing jobs. And if you do have the privilege of owning property on, what might it take to take into full account what someone's personal circumstances might be and not necessarily their credit score. And again, how do we offer empathy and flexibility and trust in our community? If we don't, then who will?
We often talk about companies as if the leaders of the companies can't change the outcomes. I do know that companies and institutions are perfectly designed to get the outcomes that they get, which means that we can change them. We can blow them up. We can dismantle them. We can redesign them. And the people who lead them can make those transformations and make those changes. And I'm passionate about working with those leaders who are willing to transform systems and themselves to make them better.
I would say what I'm taking away is the importance of having a solid political analysis that looks back in history, that helps us to connect the dots, because a lot of these things don't happen by coincidence. Mostly none of them happen by coincidence. Right. And the last thing that I would say is to find moments of joy and peace and enjoy the heck out of it now and in the periods to come, because we have to be able to be grounded in something. And then my final thing is to choose love.